how to get started with spirituality. That's a great question because it means that you want something more. So it basically means that you are at a certain point in life, let's call it point A, and you want to reach point B. And you're calling point B spirituality. The reason why you call it spirituality, related to the spirit, to the soul, etc., is because what you're looking for is most likely not something that you think that you can find in this world. So let's say this is this world. And if you would have a feeling that you would be able to find what you're looking for within this world, then you probably wouldn't say you're looking for spirituality. You would probably say you're looking for money, power, knowledge, or anything that's in the levels of this world. But you're not. You're watching a question about spirituality. So it means that deep down inside, you have this hunch, this intuition, this feeling, this sensation, this knowledge that what this world has to offer is not enough for you. And that's actually a good thing. Because to get started with spirituality, there is actually only one requirement. That's it. Only one. It's a prerequisite. You can't start spirituality if you don't have this. To answer this question, let's take a quick jump back in time, before there was time actually, before there was matter, before there was space, to the very beginning of everything. There was this infinite, unlimited, boundless energetic force, right? So just think of it like unlimited energy. And what it created, it formed the reality as we know it today. We're not going to get into the nitty-gritty of what the process that took place there, and there was a very complex process. Kabbalists write about it over a process of a few thousands of pages describing what happened from this energetic force until reality as we know it today, from its very beginning when it started evolving from this explosion of energy. From that infinite energetic force, let's call it a Big Bang, and that was just this drop of energy. In that drop of energy, everything that exists today, it's rooted there because, there's a law of conservation of energy. Energy is always constant. There's never energy added to the system or subtracted. Deep down inside every single person, every single human being, there is like a registry. In it lies dormant, like a little seed that was planted at the very beginning of time when there was nothing. This is planted in everything in reality, everything that exists. There's still the vegetative, the animate, and the speaking. And the speaking is the most evolved form of this substance that was created. And as it evolved, then this seed, it started ripening. And the question of how to get started with spirituality is actually the beginning of the readiness to plant that seed. Okay, so if you have that question, how to get started with spirituality, then it means you already have that readiness, which is the only prerequisite. It's simply a desire. So having that question is most likely an indication that you do have this desire. And if you're not asking it, then you probably can't find the answer to it. And you can't force spirituality because it comes with an internal readiness, with a ripening of this seed. So how do you get started with spirituality? It's very simple. You got to take that seed and you got to plant it. That's it. And if you plant it in the right mineral-rich environment, then it will grow. The potential of it is infinite. The spiritual potential that each and every one of us have in us is the same potential of all of that energetic force of reality. We all have that potential within us. Every single quality you have in you is there for a reason. And actually, you're perfect. Although you might not sense it yet, you might not be using every quality correctly at this point. But if you plant that spiritual seed in you, if you start expanding towards the spiritual state, then everything that's inside of you will be harnessed to its maximum potential. You want to make sure you get the good environment to plant your seed in.